before I came to MBF. I'd gone through a few years of depression. That depression was actually probably about 10 years. And it slowly began in 2009 and just kind of went through a spiral of defeat. Everything that I'd been told that I was younger, that I would never amount to anything, just felt completely real, because in 2009, my wife and I had to file for bankruptcy. That began my descent into, it felt like a bottomless pit. I went to a point where I started trying to prove my purpose. So I began texting and speaking with other people that I believe were women, looking for something that was going to satisfy my need for purpose. I would be guilt-ridden because of it, and then I would back away from it, back to feeling like I needed to pursue it again, and then again back to the guilt and back to shame, and it's just a complete circle of torment with no foreseeable way out. I couldn't break the bonds. My wife had gone to Vegas. She didn't know why, but she just felt the need. She needed to check. And she checked that I had texted someone. The next morning, she called me up and said, "You need to get out of the house." She said we were done, turned up divorce papers. She was ready to be done with me. I knew that something had to change. Whether me and her stay together or not, I needed to change for me. My pastor, he gave me the number for MBF. I came in and started counseling with Dwight. I was trying to medicate my pain. I could not quit this on my own. Like I said, she had me move out. 6 months later, I moved back in. I joined MBF not because she asked me to, not because it was required, but because it was my desire for healing, for a change. She had seen a change. I think a clearer understanding of where a lot of my pain, a lot of my problems came from. The sexual abuse, the physical abuse, the emotional abuse. All these things added up to my desire or need to feel desired, to feel wanted, to be understood, to be more than what I was told I wasn't. Seeing what God has done in my life, not to say that temptation doesn't pop up now and then, because it does. It doesn't have a control over me. I'm a child of God. Satan's going to throw everything he can to disrupt me, to turn me around, make me doubt. But I serve a risen Savior who is much stronger than Satan could ever possibly imagine. We're not in this journey, in this fight by ourselves. I'm joined by other brothers and sisters who struggle, but we see the redemption of Christ in our lives and see what it looks like beyond the pain. Years ago, we were out hunting and elk hunting, and a spike had been hit. He wounded. 2 cows got on either side of him and squeezed him, and they ran all 3 together. Being an MVF, when we are wounded, and those that have gone through battles already, they're able to come beside us and hold us up and keep us going on a path that we need to travel. The hope is getting over the next horizon and seeing what's out there. Well, if you resonate, then come on, you're not alone. Jesus wants to hold you. He wants to embrace you in his arms. He wants you to know that he is there. He's there for me. He's there for every one of us who want to seek his face. I have found healing through the love of Christ in my life.